The road to Destin feels like it knows a secret, one it only tells people willing to slow down long enough to listen. I don't know if it's the sunrise, the sunset, or that hush right before you cross the bridge and see that beautiful blue ocean. But something about this drive whispers, joy, it's your time to relax. It's not just about the destination. It's the quiet realization that life is good. God has blessed me, and I'm out here chasing after joy to the fullest. Hey Joy Chasers, the hubby and I are on a quick 4-day escape to Emerald Grande in Destin, Florida. Nothing overplanned, no schedule screaming for attention, just a soft joy chase, a little ocean air, and a reminder that it's okay to step away and actually feel your life happening while soaking in the blessings you already have. So as we roll in, I'm not thinking about the emails or the to-do list I left behind. I'm thinking about what it means to live in your own story. The quiet chapters, the pretty ones, and even the ones that smell like ocean air on the balcony, soaking up the sun rays that feel like peace. This was where mornings began with slow coffee and sunsets ended with quiet gratitude. Because joy doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just sits quietly on the balcony with you. When we got here, I kept thinking how every part of life has a rhythm, and most of us only show up for the chorus. The in-between moments, the slow mornings, the unplanned conversations, the way sunlight hits the water just right, that's where the peace lives, y'all. And maybe the trick to chasing after joy isn't running after it, it's recognizing it when it quietly passes by. I want to tell you, as I always say, joy doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be something that you celebrate or you post about. Joy can just be quiet. It can be the sound of laughter with somebody that you really enjoy laughing with, and you're laughing for no reason. It can be the ocean pulling at your feet while you remember how small or how loved you really are. It can be you sitting on the patio talking to your boo and just laughing and sharing things that you might not have had time to share before. Right now, it's the soft kind of joy that doesn't ask for attention. It just asks for you to be present. And that's where I am. I am present with joy. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Leaving the grocery store, arms full of snacks and things that we probably don't even need, I had this random thought. How that even if you're on vacation, we still slip into routine. We make a list, we have a budget, and we have those things that we cannot forget. And yet, walking out into the sun with these bags and the air being warm and sweet, I caught myself smiling for no reason. That's when it hit me. Joy doesn't wait for these big moments, y'all. It shows up in between them, in the simple rhythm of living. Here I am, grocery bags in hand, heading back to the resort, and somehow this tiny, ordinary errand feels sacred this time. Because joy isn't the fancy dinner or the perfect photo that we will be taking throughout this mini vacation. It's the quiet contentment that sneaks in when you finally stop performing for the world and just exist. Maybe that's the part we keep forgetting. That joy doesn't need permission or a perfect timing. It just needs you to look up for a second, breathe, and notice that your life right here is already good. So wherever you are, on a trip, in traffic, or walking out of your own grocery store, just try it. Let one small, ordinary moment be enough. That's what I'm doing on this trip. That's why we decided to go on a mini vacation. For no reason. We're learning how to let the simple things whisper. This is a joy experience. Do you get it? Because now I get it. Good morning. Remember to take simple joys like coming outside, enjoying the weather is a great way to ensure that you are living your best life and still having joy in your life. I am on a mini vacation. So with me being on a mini vacation, I'm truly not doing anything but joy things. Joy things like being out here looking, you look over my shoulder, you see the ocean, you see the beautiful clouds, you see the weather. I just wanted to come out and say good morning. Remember that you should love who you are and let no one take your joy away. I truly do that on a daily basis. Whether I am at work, whether I am enjoying a vacation now that I can really take vacations anytime that I want to. I'm not on a job now that says that I only have to do this Christmas break and summer breaks and spring breaks. Remember, if you know anything about me, I was in education, retired out of education, and so now I am not doing that anymore. and truly enjoying the luxuries that I guess the corporate world enjoy on a daily basis. But now I can do that, where my husband and I, because we are retired and because we I guess I can say semi-retired, because we are doing other things, but spending a long time in the jobs that we had and officially retiring from those jobs, it's really great because we now can pick up and go when we really want to go, and I'm so grateful for that. So that is another simple joy when you get over 50. When you get over 50, or when you get to that retirement stage, it's not downhill. So many people say it's downhill. I can tell you just from the smiles that I have from some of the videos that you've seen, that it is not an unhappy moment being after 50. I am now enjoying my life because I have wisdom, y'all. I have wisdom to share. I have wisdom that I need to take in for me, and know that, this type of life and environment right now is doing me good. I'm truly having joy in my life now. Because we are after 50, it is not downhill. I truly believed it was. Nope. Nope. And nope. It is not. It's a blessing, even with simple joys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and know that you should always, and that's my motto, you should always love who you are and let no one take your joy. This trip to Destin wasn't about escaping life. It was about catching my breath inside of it. The kind of getaway that doesn't fix anything, but just reminds you that everything doesn't always need fixing. We rush so much, trying to make every moment productive and perfect. But somewhere between the sunrise, the bridge, the trips to Publix, and walking around the resort, you take your first deep breath of salt air. And remember that joy doesn't show up in noise. It whispers. Maybe that's what this whole weekend was really about. The practice of slowing down enough to hear myself again, to laugh with no reason, to sit still without feeling guilty. Life is always changing, but peace is something you can choose on purpose. It's a decision, not a distraction. And that's what chasing joy looks like for me right now. Not chasing more, but chasing meaning, chasing calm, chasing that deep sigh that says, I'm okay right here. So wherever you are, in the middle of chaos or on your own little getaway, let yourself feel good. Let yourself rest. Because joy doesn't need a plan or a permission slip. It just needs you to notice it when it shows up. And remember, joy chasers, love who you are and let no one take your joy away. See you next time.